the lights are off at the bank. And attention turns to the high school game again.
Strap your shoulder pads up a little tighter. Bite down on that mouthpiece a little bit harder.
Can anyone keep up with the Bartram Trail Bears?
Touchdown Bears!
And a step up in competition for University Christian. You've got questions.
Has everybody got me? Yes, sir.
We've got answers.
Let's go, Dogs!
On the Friday Night Blitz.
This is Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Subway Restaurants.
Last week. But we need to play a 48-minute football game. This is a rival football program that wants to come into your house and beat you at homecoming.
A little north of the border battle on the Blitz with Camden County and Brunswick squaring off tonight in our game of the week. Welcome into week 5 of the Blitz. High school football in Jacksonville has never been better. State championship caliber teams, nationally recognized prospects playing under the lights, and a fun atmosphere for players and fans to enjoy the game. We're happy to bring it to you each and every Friday night. Here's what we're watching this evening. The Jags with a big win last night. What moment from the high school game does Quincy Williams remember? St. Johns County has been on fire this year. Top teams face off this evening to see who reigns supreme. Our latest installment of Making of a Program examines the Reigns Vikings rise to the top. Fire up the band. Your band of the week will play us out of the show. But first, it's time for our game of the week.
The Game of the Week, sponsored by McGowan Medical Centers.
Oh, there we go. Brunswick High traveling south on I-95 to visit Camden County tonight. And Logan Watson goes to Sean Hardy. And well, that's a jump ball. Get it. Touchdown, 7-0. And Logan Watson goes to Sean Hardy. Did I just say that? You bet I did. Right, here's another TD. Oh, he got way open on that one, 14-0. Brunswick going to get in on the action, though. They score a touchdown. They're going to make it 14-7 right here. But in the end, you don't go into Camden County and win. Camden County running away with a win tonight. They get the job done. You want to go up to Brent Martineau now? He had the call of the game and joins us live up in Kingsland. There he is. Hey, Brett.
Hey, what's up, Dan Hicken? Camden County gets it done in a big-time fashion. And, hey, how often do we talk to offensive linemen after a game? See that? We're giving the offensive linemen some love. This is Micah Morris. Man, you're opening up some big holes on that side for those backs. You guys had a nice offensive night.
Yes, sir, we did. We were just able to dominate off the ball and just execute what coach has been practicing and praising and teaching us all week.
Now, let me tell you a little bit about Micah Morris here. Everybody's looking at him. He's just a junior. He's a big fella, but 21 different offers so far. How fun is this process for you, the recruiting process?
It's just very exciting. You know, I would take it all in as a blessing, being able to go to pretty much anywhere in the country right now and play college football, getting able to visit all around the country, different cultures, different people to see which one I like the most.
That's pretty cool stuff. Let's talk more about Camden County because, you know, I've been around here a dozen years. When I first got here, Camden County everybody was talking about them. Then a little bit of a lull. You guys are bringing it back. You're undefeated in this year. Can you feel the buzz back in town?
Yes, I obviously feel it, but we just got to stay focused as a team. We can't get complacent because the moment we get complacent, everybody else starts working, then we're going to lose. We can't have that.
How fun is this offense to play as an offensive lineman? You got two backs in the backfield that are really good. You got a quarterback that really knows this system, and it seems like you can almost score at will.
It's a blast, man. I mean, we got Sean Hardy at receiver. We got Logan Watson at quarterback, Jamie Felix, and Darrell Williams at running back. What more could you ask for?
Micah Morris. Hey, Dan Hicken, remember that name. Might be playing the SEC, might be playing somewhere big time pretty soon. Just a junior. Camden County gets it done 48-20. Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Sir.
All right, back to you, Dan.
All right, send a note to Dan Mullen. All right, back to Duval County next Friday night for our game of the week as the champs from Mandarin play host in East. We'll have the broadcast on Action Sports Jacks Radio, and you can watch the game on any of our social media channels. Back to the games, and last year, Bartram Trail finally beat St. Augustine for the first time ever. Oh, are they going to start a streak tonight? 5 touchdowns in the first quarter. We were there for the second, so check out the field goal by the Jackets, Jay Dowdy, 24-14 at that point. Bears respond, though, with a drive, but Robert Colliner, with a big stop in the red zone, forces Bartram to get just 3 on this drive. If I see another field goal, I'm going to lose my mind. You probably already know the talented defensive back, Trevez Johnson. Well, Markel Logan, definitely knows the Florida commit now. The big tackle, not the only DB on this team with talent. Craig Sinclair going to step in front of this pass and pick it off. Bartram Trail surges ahead in the second, and despite a valiant comeback by St. Aug, man, what a great series. What a great rivalry. The Bears, 2 in a row. They stay unbeaten, 43-40. Another quick starter tonight in St. Johns County Bowls at Creekside. Right out of the gates, the Bulldogs offense is humming. Ben Netting, the quarterback, finding some open space, and there he goes. There he goes. All the way down to the 1-yard line for Netting. Sets up what? Oh, man, that's a nice run. Caden Fordham for the score, touchdown Bowls, and the visitors take the lead. I like this game. I like Bowls at Creekside. I don't know if they've played a lot before. Quick strike answer from the Knights comes in the form of Quinn Seeger, airing it out, and a marvelous diving catch by Ryan Magoo. Oh, that's pretty. Seeger follows that up with a dart to Jalen Hines. We're 7-7 still in the first quarter. Netting, though, wasn't done. Let's see what he does for Bowls this time. He's off and running, and they're not going to pull him down short of the end zone. He's gone. Long touchdown run for Netting. This comes down to a Bowls field goal, 6 seconds left, and they win a great game, 24-21. Wow. More St. Johns County action. Ponte Vedra visiting Pedro Menendez. Low-scoring affair thanks to defensive plays like this R.J. Glod looking to take off, but James Michael says no. Oh, man, that's a big old hit in the backfield. Down 3 in the fourth. It only took one good drive for Ponte Vedra. Glod airs it out to Aiden Lingenfelser. He catch up? Oh, you're darn right he did. We're going to need to see that again. Through the defender's hands, he makes the catch. Big gain. Sets up Aiden Dunnigan. Popular name, I guess. Aiden. This touchdown puts the Sharks ahead, 14-10. Falcons would get good field position, but late in the fourth quarter, costly turnover, and George Sanders recovers the fumble. Ponte Vedra wins 14-10. We got Stuart Weber and Sharks coach Jeff DeSandro.
Here with Coach DeSandro. Coach, this is one of those grinded out kind of games, low scoring the entire way through. In that second half, your guys had what it took to get that only touchdown scored after the break.
Yeah, we talked about that in the locker room, just having to make one more play, the way the game was kind of, unraveling and the way things looked, and we were able to do that with that catch down there. But they fought really hard, and it's just a great victory for PV. First one against Menendez in a while, so, yep.
Sometimes those low-scoring ones are the ones where you see a lot more about your team because, everyone's scoring, everyone's happy. The low-scoring, you get a little frustrated sometimes, but your guys were able to hold on.
Well, yeah, as an offensive coach you do, but really happy the way the defense played. Did an awesome job versus a very tough and physical downhill running attack, and just couldn't be prouder of the defensive guys and the box guys, and made some great plays tonight.
Last one for you. You mentioned this is an in-county rival. This is a team, that you guys face quite often. What does this mean for your guys, for your players to go out there and get this victory today?
It was huge. It was huge. It was definitely on our minds throughout the week that this is a tremendous opportunity and challenge to get this victory. So, but you just try to keep them focused on what we needed to get better, and we still got things that we have to clean up as well. But couldn't be more happy.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Go celebrate with the team.
Thank you.
That's Coach DeSandro. This is Stuart Weber. Let's send it back to you.
Saying he got a high trajectory, so the ball will be up there. You just stay on top.
Let's go to the backyard. Lee and Mandarin, a couple really good teams facing off. First quarter, Lee strikes first off the Mustangs turnover. Kobe Bates hauls in the touchdown grab from Kale Zara. PAT no good. They're up 6-0. Generals back on offense and trading turnovers. Lee's Jeremy Robinson gets rocked by Travis Moss. Bubba! Devron Lewis scoops and scores. Mandarin takes the 7-6 lead. Closing minutes of the first quarter, Lee gets tricky. Kobe Bates takes the reverse around the right side. There he goes. He's in for the score. Lee regains the lead, and they have knocked off 2 straight state champs. Reigns last week, Mandarin this week, 33-27. Gauntlet continuing for Trinity Christian. Tonight's opponent, Miami Carroll City. Wow. Second quarter, TC's Ja'Cory Jordan. Everybody loves this Marcus Burke kid, and that's why. Nice grab right there, 40-yarder. They follow with Kywan Herndon. He gets a handoff, and he will not be stopped. Breaks a few tackles, gets in for the Conquerors. Later, it's Burke again, short pass. And watch him go, turning up the heat. Breaks a tackle, follows his blocker, 35 yards. Gets taken down at, give me a touch. Fernando Porter finishes it up, another Conqueror touchdown. Trinity back in the W column. Look at that score, 42-7 at last check. Another state title contender fighting up in the weight class this week. UC hosting First Coast. I like this one too. Bucks get on the board first, but UC takes the lead when Max McClendon gets into the end zone, and they go up 8-6. Max's night was just beginning after a long touchdown run. He puts points on the board from the defensive side of the ball. Pick six alert! 22-7 in the second half. First Coast threatening on the UC side of the 50. Bucks go for it on fourth down, but Marcus Mold says, no, sir. Turnover on downs. University Christian gets it done. They hold on to win 22-13. Here is Marcel Robinson with Victoria's head coach, David Penland.
It was, we knew it was going to be a battle, and we just told our guys to, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and that's kind of the mentality we had all week, just to hold the ball and control it, and we did a good job of that. Our line did a great job, and our running backs are, we got 4 or 5 really good running backs, and we just give them the rock and let them do their thing.
You just kind of mentioned that your running backs, you have never been one to stray away from, what University Christian football is. You guys run the football, and even after, the kind of a low on offense for a long time, and then you got Max McClendon just broke one open. Tell me about him and his performance tonight.
Yeah, we just kept pounding. We knew, running our offense, it'll bust every once in a while, and it was, we called the right play. They went to the wrong gap, and our hole opened wide up, and Max went to the house. Credit our running backs, man. They've done a great job. We play bully ball around here, and they know that, and we practice hard and physical, and it paid off tonight.
That is one good football coach on the other side, Marty Lee, obviously First Coast. They won a lot of games. He's won a lot of games. But so have you. What was that moment like at the end of the game when you guys talked?
Me and Marty have a great relationship. I respect the heck out of him. He's a great coach and a great mentor to kids. And I've been watching him for years, and we just built a relationship over the years. And he's a great coach, and ups to First Coast. That's not a lousy football team. They're very well coached and play very well.
I got more high school highlights for you at Oakleaf. The Knights hosting Ed White amidst some trouble out there from what I understand. Nice little pass right here. We'll get you a final score on this one coming up a little bit later on the Blitz at 11:30. More to come tonight on the Friday Night Blitz with more games on the way.
Hey, Friday Night Blitz. Welcome to Camden County. I'm Patrick. We got burgers. We got hot dogs. Come on down. Go Wildcats!
We are the Camden County Wildcats.
And this is the Friday Night Blitz.
You're watching Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Subway Restaurants.
Nettles gets it around his 45, and he's going to fake it. He's going to run with it down to the 40. He's got a huge hole to the 35, and inside the 30-yard line.
And he lost his helmet.
Burke Nettles loses his helmet, picks up the first down, and keeps that Camden County sideline all fired up.
Big night for Camden County as we welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz. Let's go back up to South Georgia. Check in with Brent Martineau right now. Hey, Brent.
Hey, Dan, Camden County had everything rolling here on a Friday night. They beat Brunswick 48-20 to stay undefeated, and there's a lot of pride up here in Camden County. After some lean years, Bob Spire and company building it back up, an exciting brand of football too, and a lot of talent on offense especially, but that defense did pretty well tonight against the Pirates as well. So 48-20 the final up here in Southeast Georgia. Good to make the trip up here with our Action Sports Jax Game of the Week. We head back to Duval next week as we take a look at our Game of the Week schedule. It will be Nice at the defending state champion Mandarin Mustangs. Now, they're sliding a little bit the last couple of weeks. Can they get back on top with Carson Beck and company? Bobby Ramsey's team will try to do that in our Action Sports Jax Game of the Week next week on the Friday Night Blitz and on ESPN 690. It will be Nice against Mandarin. Dan, that's going to do it from Southeast Georgia on a beautiful night for high school football. Dodged a few raindrops, but that's okay. And I'll send it back to you, and I'll send it back with a hello from one of the nicest men you'll ever meet. High school football, any kind of walk of life. Welton Coffee says hello, Dan.
Nobody better than Coach Coffee. Yes, sir. We got fans of the week everywhere we go, each and every Friday night. Fans having a good time. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go check out Atlantic Coast Terry Parker.
I'm just a ball boy because I'm hurt right now. #1 player in Duval. You know what I'm saying? Add me on Instagram at manhunters._. That's all I got to say. Oh, yeah, TP on top. Always remember that.
All right, we'll get well soon. Got to love the confidence. Parker at Atlantic Coast. Stingrays moving the ball well early, but not getting points. Rich Jacobs to Elijah Raspberry. Nice little throw there. Nice pickup of the drive. Would stall later in the quarter. Atlantic Coast again crossing midfield, but this time, don't put it on the ground. James Brooks scoops that one up. Braves drive the field, finish it with a score. Jawan Turner reaches across the goal line. Another great game in Jacksonville tonight. How about this one? How about Sharon Dorsey and Terry Parker? Winning ball games. They win in overtime 40-39. We got a little bit of a journey for the Indians of Baldwin. They travel to Episcopal. First quarter, no score. Amos Porter pinches one to give the ball the early lead, 7-0. I haven't said pinches ever before. Back on offense, Bryce Tompkins drops a dime in the arms of Xavier McGriff. He does the rest. Baldwin up 14-0. Eagles score before half, but that's going to be all the scoring for the home team. Baldwin, nice win on the road by a final of 35-7. Time to dash, but you know the dash has gotten a bit soft at his old age. So when the rain started spitting at Sandalwood, the dash found cover and waited it out. You're darn right he did. Here's your obligatory, here come the Saints. Wait a minute. Wait for it. There you go. Here come the Saints as we wait out the wet stuff.
Dan's Dash, brought to you by the Southern Chevy Dealers. Find new roads.
Well, hello, Jaquan Hicks. He's big, he's ready. Saints hosting Ribault. FSU fan help is on the way. Jeff Sims, the Sandalwood quarterback, takes a snap. Dash thinks it's a handoff on first down. Silly Dash. It's Sims who dash away, all. Touchdown. Sandalwood on the board. You thought this was going to be an easy one for Sandalwood. Think again. Tough year for the Trojans. We got a little bit of grit, fighting back. Sandalwood going to be back to punt on this one. And it's either Corey Cooper or Jalen Armstead. We got 2 21s on the Ribault roster. With the block! Number 9 recovers, and guess what? Ribault upset Sandalwood, 21-14. There's the coolest Mac Daddy of Providence as the Stallions are hosted Quincy Monroe from Quincy. Defense strong early. Watch big number 80, Will Moon with a big tackle right there. Offense rolling too. Quarterback right here is going to hit Cade Wyndham. Watch a one-handed grab, makes a cut. Gets up the field. Oh, that's pretty. Good block. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Providence with a couple of wins in a row. Orange Park has West Side on their hands tonight. Opening kickoff goes a little bit haywire. OP's Terrence Johnson. Off his foot. Can't get a grip. Pick that up. West Side beats him to it. Wolverines ball. Few plays later. DeTan and Otis passing to Jared Easley. Oh, DeTan throws a pretty ball. But OP's Paris Taylor strips the ball. Pirates go up. Fumble. And they capitalize right here. Alex Collier storms the deck for the touchdown. Wolverines counter in the second. Nalej Williams throws high and deep to Easley in the corner. Almost takes out an equipment cart. He's okay. He's got 6. We'll get you a final score a little bit later. I think West Side was victorious. All right, titles and trophies. That's what most would describe in terms of the story of a football program. While that may be true for most schools, on Rains Avenue, it's a little bit different. Marcel Robinson continues our look into the Rains football program that is much more than just the hardware in the trophy case.
We did it for the community.
20 years of coming. So excited. It's for the Rains Nation.
With 3 state titles, it's safe to say that the legacy of the Rains Vikings is quite strong. Most would depend on those 3 trophies to tell the story, but over 20 professional football players, past and present, continue to carry on the Ichiban legacy. Recent graduate Brandon Marshall was not only present for the historic feat of back-to-back state titles, the running back helped write the script for this storied journey.
It ain't been done in 20 years. I mean, I banged up. I mean, they finished it for me. Man, I'm so overwhelmed right now.
Been an interesting 4 years with Coach Wiley and the coaching staff, but throughout those 4 years, it's been some crazy times, but it's also been a lot of good times. So just being able to play for a guy like Coach Wiley and to play for a team like this with so much history is a good feeling to have.
Marshall went down in the 2017 championship game, and his future in football did not look promising. He defeated the odds and turned his minor setback into a major comeback, not just for himself, but because he knew what would be asked of him the following year.
Coates well protected up the sideline. He's got Marshall inside the 35. Coco rallying to try and get Marshall on the ground. He breaks a tackle. Marshall, touchdown, Reigns.
Well, stick with us through the season as we'll release a new episode in our 7-part series right here on the Friday Night Blitz. You can find the full videos on all our social platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and your favorite streaming devices.
Hi, I'm Eric Denfeld from Orange Park High School, and you're watching Friday Night Blitz. Come on, guys, cheer it up.
We are the Air White Commanders, and this is the Friday Night Blitz.
You're watching Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Subway Restaurants.
What come to mind is me playing with my siblings. So me and both of my brothers played on the same team. So it was huge, and we both got this tackle together, so it was very, very huge.
Of course, one of those brothers, Quinton Williams, the 3rd overall pick of the draft last year by the Jets. Jags game may be over, and we got to win. We're still going countdown to kickoff this Sunday morning, 11:30 on CBS. And keep the conversation going on Jags Report Live this Monday night. Plenty to digest from last night's game. All right, we looked high and low. What do we got for the play of the day? Let's roll that thing.
The play of the week is brought to you by Farrah and Farrah.
Well, here it is, and it looks like we got a little fake punt up there in Camden County. Oh, but a big tackle nonetheless. Burke Nettles pulls off the fake punt. Love getting the high numbers in there. Way to go. 98. Free subs for everybody. They're shirts. Who are we kidding? But they're tossing them up anyways. A lot of cheerleaders throwing them up to the fans. You're having a good time up there. Enjoy. Don't forget, we always have the Friday Night Blitz, brought to you by Subway, 10:30 on Fox 30, 11:20 on CBS 47. We like to do it all the time, each and every Friday night. Let's leave you with a band of the week. How about Creekside? Hey, didn't win the game, but what a band, huh? Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great night, everybody.
Go, Creekside! Now back to football. First down and 10. The ball's 49-yard line.